The Wonderful World of Disney World, with your hosts, Kristen and Adam. Live every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Streaming the Magic.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Epcot here at Walt Disney World for the Wonderful World of Disney World. How's everybody doing tonight on Streaming the Magic? It is a beautiful night here at Walt Disney World in Central Florida. The main entrance of Epcot Center is beautiful and the music is overwhelming. Everybody just listened to a fantastic piece of introduction music coming to you from Retro Epcot and the entrance music to a bygone attraction of the past, Captain EO, the 3D show here at Epcot. One of my favorites. Ninja Goat Nick, welcome to the stream. Everybody here on Facebook and on YouTube, welcome to the Wonderful World of Disney World. My name is Adam. We are here for a live retro live stream from Epcot. We've got some special things for everyone here tonight. Andrew says, so nasty here in New York City today. Peter, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Tonight, unfortunately, it is just me. Kristen is not with us tonight. She'll be here moderating the stream via the chat. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Let me give you all just a moment to relax and enjoy this beautiful entrance and some of the beautiful entrance music of Epcot here. So before we get started tonight, and I do have a lot of fun things planned for us today, I do want to take a very quick minute just to say Happy Mother's Day, everyone. All you mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. Hope you had a wonderful day with your children, all you mothers and mothers-to-be. You guys do so much for us. I don't know where the world would be without mothers today, so thank you so much. All the moms and grandmothers out there, thank you so much, and Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I hope you all had an amazing day with your kids today. I hope they made you dinner. Hope they took you to the beach. All those great things. Charlie, Andrew, Peter, hey, Charlie, hey from London, welcome to the stream today. Thank you so much for being with us. We have got so much planned for today. Join me, if you will, on a retro tour of what I still call Epcot Center. This is always Epcot Center to me. Let me step in front of the camera here just for a second. But it's so good to see everybody tonight. As I did promise, I was going to have some fantastic retro Epcot memorabilia tonight. I don't know if you know what this is, but this is an original Epcot Center opening day ticket. So I will tell you all at home that the last time that this piece of paper was here at Epcot was on October 1st, 1982. It has not been back since. This would have been handed out to folks coming here for opening day. Look at this, everyone. An actual opening day ticket to Epcot Center. Opening October 1st, 1982. It just so happens that I have 4 of these tickets, and they are amazing. Lynn, I would just like to say thank you so much for the stars. Adam Holt, good to see you. And Lynn, thank you so much for those stars. But check this out, guys. Original opening day ticket, number 50,691. You can actually still see the perforation where the ticket was torn off, where someone used this ticket to get into the park. Andrew says, awesome, trade it for some churros. But isn't this amazing? Dated 1981 Walt Disney Productions. Epcot Center is scheduled to open October 1st, 1982. The attached voucher may be presented at any Walt Disney World Epcot Center or Magic Kingdom ticket booth following the opening Epcot Center. Isn't that fantastic? And look at this, embossed. That's fantastic. This is a retro piece of Disney history right here. It's one of my favorite things in my collection. I do have 4 of them and I guard them with my life. I wish that I had one that still had the perforated ticket on it, but I think everybody used them. They all wanted to come and be here for this special day. The opening ceremony took place right here in front of me. As you can see, this original statue has been brought back. Now, that is not the original sculpture. It is a remake of the original, but it is spot on, very spot on to the original. Andrew says, hurry and get the caramel corn. Yes, guys, I do have a treat of the week planned. Andrew, I'm sorry, I don't think it's caramel corn, but I think it's going to be equally as good, I hope. So give me a second. I'm just going to put this piece of Epcot history back into my holder here so I don't damage it while I'm hopping around the park. Thank you, Lynn, so much for those stars. That goes so much to support us, and we really appreciate that so much. So thank you so much for doing that. You are awesome. Karen says, thank you. You are so welcome. Karen says, happy Mother's Day, everyone. So is everybody ready to come with me now on a journey that will take us all around the world and will bring us right back here to where we started at 9 p.m. tonight for a wonderful light show of their new exit lighting system here, entrance and exit. The sun is just kind of starting to set here on a beautiful, hot, steamy Florida evening. Guys, this new score that they produced here it gives me goosebumps. Right now, goosebumps. It's amazing. So I don't know if everybody at home can see it. It's going to be very hard to see, and I'm going to try and zoom in, but they are still planning a new light show here on Spaceship Earth. It's going to be called Points of Light. And if I zoom in, you may be able to in the intersections of those triangles. Those are actually designing a whole new light show that's going to integrate new strobes and emanations of light from all over Spaceship Earth. I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to see. Andrew says macarons from France. So many choices. Gelato. Andrew, you may have nailed it there with the gelato. I may be heading that way. We'll see. Is everyone ready to get started? Let's have a wonderful evening at Epcot. So in keeping with our retro theme tonight, I would love to hear what everyone's favorite extinct attraction is. Now, by extinct attraction, I mean an attraction that's not here anymore, or maybe here in a different form, but is still loved just as much. I told you mine over at the Magic Kingdom, and that is Horizons. Andrew misses Captain EO. A man after my heart there. I played the Captain EO music right at the beginning of the stream. So if you missed it, go on back, play the beginning of the stream during the intro. Is the very retro music from the entrance theme to Captain EO. Guys, I love this fountain. I'm so glad it's back. They really have done, oh, Andrew, you're welcome. You're so welcome. They really have done a wonderful job here upgrading and updating the entrance here to Epcot. You can see that they've put the original flags back for all of the different regions here. All of the different attractions flags are back. And my favorite current attraction, right straight ahead of us here, Spaceship Earth, guys. Yeah, that new sculpture is, well, they brought back the original old sculpture, but it is new. It does have some awesome fiber optic lighting effects at night. So we're going to be back here at 9 p.m. for that. So you're going to want to make sure you stick around with us here. Yeah, our moderator is out. Please stay with us. We're not going anywhere. We're going to reconnect. Andrew misses Cranium Command. Yep. I remember that. So something that you may not have known if you haven't been here in a little bit is they used to have cavalcades after the reopening, character cavalcades and parades. Evelyn, thank you so much for the stars, Evelyn. You are awesome. We appreciate that here. Thank you for the stars. You are a rock star yourself. So what I have heard is that they are bringing characters back to the entrance here, and I think that they're putting them up in front of this mural here. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Andrew, there's a great breeze going on. It's still hot here, but that breeze really helps. So you might be able to catch Mickey or Minnie right here under Spaceship Earth. It's a great symbol of some normalism coming back here to Walt Disney World. Temperature checks, stopping here May 16th. So a lot of normalcy coming. This entrance to the to the living seas from right here at the entrance of the park, brand new. Well, since the reopening, this breezeway here is brand new. Andrew, I will tell the Phoenicians all about it. They invented it. Oh, Lori, we are getting all kinds of stars. We have all kinds of rock stars for streaming the magic tonight. Thank you so much for your donation of stars and your support. So it looks like straight ahead here we've got Soarin' coming up. But before we get there, will be the seas. As you guys know it, the seas with Nemo and friends. As I know it, the living seas. The Kitchen Cabaret. Mike, the great movie ride. Yes. Andrea says the Maelstrom in Norway. Yes, the old Norway. Judith says Figment with Dreamfinder. Oh my goodness. Guys, I need to go find some retro video of the Figment ride that my dad shot in the 80s. I just recently located some old videotapes from when we were here with my family in the 80s, the late 80s. And I know we have the Figment ride on VHS. So what I need to do is find that. Man, you know what I notice when I watch those old videos from the 80s? Is the monorail cement. You can see now how faded it is. I remember being here when I was little, and those monorail beams were just whitewashed, brand new concrete.
I finally got the ones that
Yes, the Kitchen Cabaret, Joan, you're so right. That is a lot of fun. So you guys all may remember when the seas was the living seas, and you boarded a hydrolator that took you down into the depths of the seas. Since then, they've changed it a little bit. I appreciated it was very 80s. I mean, the park was built in 82, 80, in the early 80s, so obviously very 80s. The Seas with Nemo and Friends, though, it's a good change, guys. It really is. So if I turn around behind me here, guys, something is noticeably missing. And what's missing is, when the park was opened, it was called Communicore. Most recently, it was called Innoventions. Those buildings used to be right here. They are gone. As part of the new construction for the future of Epcot, those buildings, they used to have some steel structures here up until at least the last couple of months ago, and those are all gone now. So lots of new things coming for Epcot, which, you know what? I gotta embrace it. Kristen always says that I'm such a nostalgia lover, and she's totally right. Parks, but you know what Walt Disney said? He said that these parks were going to forever change. They were going to forever grow. The place was going to get bigger. The place was going to get more beautiful. So with Walt's keeping of his ideals, the park needs to change. It needs to update itself, especially a park like Epcot that is dedicated to the embodiment of the future and of progress. Epcot itself, experimental prototype community of tomorrow. It's all about the future. So I'm so excited that Epcot is going to be updating itself. I think it's much needed. Just leave my spaceship Earth right. Wonders of life, yes. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Adam here from Streaming the Magic for the wonderful world of Disney World. You may notice Kristen's not here with me tonight, but she is at home moderating the stream, so she may chat a little bit with us tonight. So if you have any questions for Kristen, go ahead and shout them out. She'll get back at you. Sally says, hi from Scotland in the UK, and how are you today? Sally, I'm fantastic. Thank you for joining us here at Walt Disney World. Where, Sally, here's what I gotta know. Where in Scotland are you from? Are you from the Highlands? Are you from Edinburgh? Where are you from? Callie Norton, hello. Thank you for joining us. Missy, yes, you are so right. Seabase Alpha. Seabase Alpha. Mike Skyway back in the 80s before the gondolas. Yeah, that's right. Over at the Magic Kingdom, they used to have the that Skyway that went from Tomorrowland over to Fantasyland. I remember that. Adam Holt, listen right now. They're playing the old Living with the Land song theme right now. So I think Adam Holt really, you hit the nail on the head. What I miss most about the retro Epcot of the past is the music. And that's why I've decided that every live stream from here on out that we do from Epcot is going to have a throwback music to start out. So today we started out with some throwback music to Captain EO. I have an endless supply of retro throwback music for Epcot, and I'm gonna keep it coming, guys. Donna wants to know what's new here. So many new things here. The entrance is new. They're working on, gosh, a whole new fountain area behind the entrance. We're gonna get on to World Showcase where I'm going to show you tons of new things. The new fireworks show, Harmonious, is huge, guys. And I'm gonna talk about that in just a little bit. Andrew says, we miss you, Kristen, that's so nice. Let's see. Lori says, so no more Sum of Thrills? You're correct. Unfortunately, the Sum of Thrills was completely demolished. That was fun. You are right. Callie wants to know if I'm going to act out Frozen last week, and now Kristen wasn't feeling so good, so she's at home. So I apologize, guys. We're gonna have to put a rain check on that. We definitely will. The Odyssey restaurant is where the Epcot preview is. Yeah, we might be able to go over there and check that out. Hopefully the service is good over there. Oh, Michaela says hi from Canopy Island in England. Wow, welcome. Thank you for joining us from England. Sally, you said West Lothian next to Edinburgh. Okay. She said, and I've never been to the USA before. How is the weather? Well, you definitely need to come when the lockdown's over. The weather here is beautiful. It's hot. It's sunny and hot. It feels good for me right now because there's a breeze, but let me look at my watch here, Sally. It is 88 degrees, so it's hot. Very, very hot. Yeah, I used to actually, I did a study abroad program in Edinburgh. I definitely am familiar with Scotland. Scotland is so beautiful. You're so lucky. John says, hello over there, hope you're all okay. Came all the way, let's see. Shame I can't stay up until midnight. Okay, yep, well, I know, that's late. But you're in Devon, England. Thank you so much for joining us from England. We appreciate all our fans from the UK coming to see us today. Oh, Brian says Soarin'. Yeah, you know, that's not an attraction of the past. I'll tell you what is Soarin' over California, which is my favorite incantation of Soarin'. Like Kristen again always says, I'm very nostalgic. So yes, I have a very special place in my heart for the old original Soarin'. Hey, Craig's Robotics. Hiya, gang. How's it going? Yes, feel better, Kristen, please. We need you out here with us next time. So they still have all the wonderful topiaries out here for the Flower and Garden Festival. Everything's looking marvelous. So I have to say, the sun went down just a little bit over the horizon there, and the breeze kind of kicked in, and it feels fantastic. Okay, so who is with me here? Who thinks that the best fireworks show that was ever at Disney was Illumination's Reflections of Earth? Does anybody agree with me out there? If you do, chime up on the chat, let me know, because you're my best friend. And also, get very excited because October 1st of last year, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, when they, and actually it wasn't October 1st, it was September, the last day in September, when they had the very last showing of Reflections of Earth. I was here, I recorded it, I have it ready to play back. So later this evening, I have a couple excerpts from the very last show, including the very last 1,000 points of before the night is through. So stick around for that. The ending song made you cry every time. Yep, me too. There was not a dry eye in all of Epcot Center on that day, the last day of that show. So who remembers these glass pyramids of the Imagination Pavilion? Does anybody remember that if you went upstairs, they had an amazing neon hallway that was rainbow colored? It was sponsored by Kodak, and they also had a wall of candid photos that people from around the world had sent in. It's one of my best memories of Epcot, is standing with my family and looking at all these wonderful pictures that families had sent in from around the world of amazing family vacations, candid moments that they had captured. I miss this attraction, the old incantation of it, the Dreamfinder version, so much. It was imaginative, it was dark, it was everything you would want out of a classic Disney attraction. I miss it so much. I miss the music of it. I miss Dreamfinder. I miss the original Figment. What an amazing attraction it was. I know that I think when the stream ends, everybody's going to go out these old rides. I know I am. Adam, you definitely remember the Rainbow Hallway. Yeah, that was one of the coolest things. Now, I hear that the Rainbow Hallway is still there. I've actually been here in the Orlando area for quite some time. I ran into a guy in Orlando who built that hallway. He worked for a neon company here locally, and he told me the story about how he was commissioned to come in and build it. It was such a great story. I said, no way, you're not the guy that built it. And he's like, yeah, me and a couple other guys, we built that neon hallway. But yeah, it was the rainbow hallway. You're right, Andrew. Yeah, that was really cool. Adam Holt says loved Illuminations, so I'm not alone. Yep. Andrew says we belong. Brian, thank you. Brian says love the streams. Y'all keep doing. And wanted to say hi and happy Mother's Day to Kristen. Thank you. She says thank you. Sally says it's raining in Scotland. Unfortunately, that does not at all. I hope the weather gets nicer. Emily says hi. Hi, Emily. Josh, Universe of Energy with Ellen. Okay, I'll give you that. I can go all the way back to just when it was the Universe of Energy, before Ellen and before Bill Nye the Science Guy. When we get over to that side of the park, I'll tell you my story about Bill Nye. I actually ran into Bill Nye on the Space Coast here in Orlando and interviewed him while I was working in TV. And I talked to him about the Universe of Energy, and he said he still gets a Christmas card from Ellen every year. And they're still friends because of their filming that they did together on the Universe of Energy. Andrew says it's pouring in NYC. Andrew said that the Universe of Energy is a great sleeping attraction. You're right, the air conditioning was fantastic. It lasted about 30 minutes. It was really, really dark. It was a perfect attraction for taking a nap. The ding dang. Yeah. Yeah, the pre-show with Stupid Judy and the Jeopardy. Yes, the Universe of Energy and the Wonders of Life Pavilion that was over there. The Wonders of Life. Guys, this here is one of my probably fountains. I remember watching the home video that my dad took on VHS of these fountains jumping. Yeah, Andrew Trebek was really good on that show. Rest in peace, Mr. Trebek. So I did hear that these fountains have been working intermittently, although I don't see any wet spots, so it doesn't look like they've been working recently. Kim, you have joined our Rockstar list of star donators. Kim, thank you so much. You are fantastic. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for supporting the stream and for supporting Kristen and I and the Streaming the Magic family. We appreciate it so much. Buzzy. So guys, these fountains, they're not jumping. Now I did play that music for Captain EO. This was the exit to Captain EO right here. The entrance was right over here. They brought Captain EO back after the death of Michael Jackson. They actually brought it back, and they had Captain EO playing here in the park for many years after that, or at least a couple of years. But I do remember it from the first run. And I remember as an 8-year-old being very scared of that show. It was very scary. Michael Jackson, a big. I won't go into Michael Jackson. Love him or hate him. He was a wonderful musician, and he loved Disney. And he was here. I had the opportunity to kind of see him from a distance once when he was here. Hooter, yeah. You're right. Hooter was one of the characters, and I think you could actually buy a stuffed Hooter. Yeah, you're right. Trebek, we weren't looking for just an embellishment of what I had just said. Amira, watching from Puerto Rico, welcome. Hey, Gab's boss, welcome back to the stream. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah, there's so much energy. Thanks, Gab's boss, for being with us, and Heather. Heather learned that what wind energy was, thanks to the Universe of Energy. Yep. Donna says, years ago was Barbie and Ken show. Yes, that's funny. Donna, I do remember when it was the Barbie and... That was a long time ago. Yeah, Adam Holt, Magic Journeys was there as well. Yeah, before that. I never got to see Magic Journeys. That must have been the first original show. Trip to Epcot would have been in probably 1987 or 88 when I was 7 or 8 years old. Brain power. What is brain power? So I was, yeah, the first year I was here, the park was already, 5 years old. Man, I wish I would have been here for opening day. I would have been 2 years old. Sherry Ross, thank you again for joining from Wisconsin. Our Wisconsin buddy's back. Love it. Thank you for being here. Einstein, one a bald. You guys know that show really well. You know what pre-show is my favorite, and you guys probably won't agree with me. The Maelstrom just cheeky enough and just like sentimental enough because it was like really cheesy that I loved every second of it. That the Norway like movie that you watched after the show, that it was like Norway, our people. You remember that one? Oh, that was awesome. And at the end, there's like this little kid running around this couple who are sitting in these old chairs drinking lemonade. I love that post-show movie. Everybody used to skedaddle through there and get out, and I used to always sit and I'd always sit and watch that movie. Wow, Joan, you saw Michael Jackson on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You rode right past him. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, Karen, you had your son David in 1988. Well, happy Mother's Day. Andrew, you're stealing all my great references here. I was going to tell everyone that before I left for the parks today, I sprayed on a couple of pumps of my favorite cologne from Epcot, and that was going to be a trivia question to ask everyone that what is my favorite fragrance from Epcot. And you're right, it's Gear Nest, and I basically don't remember that not being there. It's always been there. And that's a man, right? That's Gear Nest is his name. He's there all the time signing autographs. Like if you see the little sign outside, he probably hasn't been there recently. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, but he's out there all the time signing. He'll sign your bottle of cologne or your face cream. It's pretty funny. That store, little known fact about Adam, the store over there, the Puffin's Roost at Norway, is my favorite store on Disney property. I love Helly Hansen. I love the gear they have over there. And if you go and you have a discount, you can get some really good deals over there. Tom says, welcome back to the stream. How are Sandra says, Gear Nest has been there many times. Sorry, that's okay, Andrew. You're up with me here. You're helping me run the show, so it's good. I appreciate it. Let's see. Holly says we got home yesterday and we are withdrawing bad. Oh, my stream he said you just got withdrawals. Megan, what a beautiful view. Andrew, hello again from Alaska, Fairbanks, I believe. Tammy, yeah, the park's not very empty tonight. Kathy, hello. Thank you for joining us from North Dakota. Yeah, Holly, you said, thank God that we're on. We're making it better. I'm glad we can help you. That's awesome. Keep watching. We're going to be here every Sunday. Gab's boss. Yeah, the park does look a magical night out here tonight. Tammy, I am receiving your comment. Tammy. I don't mean to. I just I have this little tiny window that pops up, and if they roll by, back and say hello to everybody. But Tammy, see, Adam. Doing fantastic, especially now with this amazing view. I could sit here forever. Really soft breeze kind of pushing up against me. It's not super hot yet. You saw Michael Jackson. Oh, Michael Jordan. You saw Michael Jordan on Peter Pan. Wow. I was going to say, you could probably spot him. He's pretty tall. Oh, the trolls over at Norway. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say the park is almost empty, but we're going to make our way all the way around. So we'll check it out and see. But it does feel very, very quiet. Ah, the school bread. You know what I really like over at Norway? And chime up, I bet my friend in Alaska knows what this is, but lefse. Lefse is one of my favorite things that you get from Norway. It's like a flat potato bread. Here at the pavilion here, they make a sweet lefse. So they take the flat potato bread and it's kind of like a crepe, and they put cinnamon and sugar and butter on it and roll it up. My family, my mom and my grandmother used to make it all the time, but it was something that was more savory, and you'd put butter, maybe some salt. I used to put mashed potatoes and gravy on it. We have it for Thanksgiving. Stuff. Christina, hello from Virginia. Uh-oh, Barbara says I'm cutting out. Hope the stream is... Donna, the sunset's amazing, you're right. Gosh, look at these flowers. Just unbelievable. So beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Adam, and you guys are watching The Wonderful World of Disney World with Adam and Kristen. Kristen is not here tonight. She's actually at home monitoring and moderating the chat, so she's with us today in spirit. But you are live here at Epcot for The Wonderful World of Disney World on Streaming the Magic. So thank you so much for being with us here tonight on our retro night of Epcot, going around the entire park and talking about attractions of the past and attractions of the 80s when the park opened for the first time in '82, and just reminiscing and being nostalgic generally, which is what I love to do. Who can tell me, if you can see this big shimmery shiny building up here that's making a lot of noise because that's Test Track, who can tell me what that building was before it was Test Track? That's a real question. Gab's boss says Happy Mother's Day, and I must also say Happy Mother's Day to my mom. I hope she's watching. She said she was. We'll see. Oh, Christina, you're so welcome. Happy to be here tonight with you all. I will be happier when all these construction walls are brought down. And the park is back to its beautiful, beautiful self. You may be able to see this building here behind Goofy, which is the old Mouse Gears, which was the big merchandise here. Andrew, you got it. Ding, ding, ding. That was World of Motion. World of Motion, an amazing attraction, sponsored by, gosh, it was sponsored by GM. But yeah, they've torn out Mouse Gear. They have a kind of an interim spot for Mouse Gear, and the new merchandise shop is going to be created somewhere else. Okay, so who's with me on this? This area right here during the holidays, even probably in the 90s, they stopped doing it in the 2000s, I think, but in the 90s. Do you guys remember they used to bring out this really cool white arch structure right here for the holidays that had lights on it, and it would go around the monorail and would light up it would kind of be like a light tunnel that the monorail would go through. They stopped doing that sometime in the late 90s, I think, probably before the Millennium Celebration. Yeah, Doug, you got it, World of Motion. Jennifer nailed it, World of Motion. Yeah, Andrew says and test track was delayed. Okay, I have a little review that I don't know if it's true. Many different sources. Over at Test Track, they have one of the cars. They have one of the test cars, and they use it for merchandise. Like they have it up on a pedestal kind of platform. They load it down with merch. Suppose the route was, if you look right here, this is where there's a turn in the building. Supposedly, that was where, you know, at the beginning of the ride where you go really fast, you're supposed to brake and then turn. Well, I guess they were testing the ride out, and it didn't brake and it didn't turn, and it went straight through the side of the building. And supposedly, the car that they have in the gift shop is the car that did that and broke through the building. So that's a little bit of trivia. Don't know if it's 100% true, but that's what I heard. Ah, Greg, you put brown sugar on your lefse too. Yes, I love lefse, one of my favorite things. Yeah, Andrew, you remember the white lights? That's awesome. So yeah, that's my Epcot trivia story, and I'm sticking with it. What was the name for the dinosaur one with Ellen DeGeneres? That was Universe of Energy, and that has a great theme song from the '80s too that I will play for you guys in a stream here probably. Gosh, you know what? If you don't come over here, you don't get to see this. Look at this beautiful floral arrangement. Like a floral topiary over here. Wow, I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, Gab Gab's boss. So did you love the Mickey Sorcerer hat? If you did, you and Kristen can be really good friends, because Kristen absolutely loved the Sorcerer's hat icon over at Hollywood Studios. I was not a huge fan of it. I really liked the old Chinese theater. I also kind of was kind of happy when they did Epcot name thing. You know, it said 2000, and then it changed it to Epcot with the Mickey wand over Spaceship Earth. I hate to be a hater. It was cool. I really liked it when it first came out, but I didn't know it was going to stay for forever. Somebody was talking about the Odyssey restaurant. That's right here, and that's where the Epcot Preview Center is. We might hop over there later on in the stream. Oh yeah, the Candlelight Processional, Andrew is remembering. Candlelight Processional was awesome. Hopefully they'll be doing that this year. Has everybody been paying attention to Disney news that they did release? This is big Walt Disney World news, guys, so I hope I'm breaking this to you. They will not be doing Mickey's Not So Scary this year, which is their Halloween party. But they will be doing a different version of it. I can't remember what that version is called. It's called like Boo something. The I can't remember what the name of it is. I'll have to look it up. But and Kristen will know it right off the bat. She'll post it. But essentially, it's going to be like Mickey's Not So Scary. Only it's going to be only 3 hours, from 9 until I believe it's 9 until midnight. Yes, 9 till midnight. And obviously no fireworks. Oh, Greg, you guys loved the Sorcerer hat? Yeah, Kristen loved it too. MGM, formerly MGM Studios. Yeah, I remember coming to the park in '89, I believe, when MGM Studios had just opened up, and I remember going to Studios for the first time when that park was brand new. Oh, just done a wonderful job here. This park is so beautiful. I could just sit here forever. I really could. But if I sit here forever, we're not going to make our way around. And it's already 7:45, everyone. Time flies when you're having so much fun. Okay, so I made some promises. I said fireworks show here at Epcot. So most of you are saying at home right now, wait a second, Adam, Disney's not doing fireworks right now. And you're right. Disney isn't doing fireworks right now, but that doesn't mean that they're not getting ready to do fireworks sometime in the future. Yeah, Andrew, that's it. The after hours Boo Bash. Yep, you got it. It's the Boo Bash. Thank you for that. So, as I was saying, there is some big news in the world of fireworks here at Walt Disney World. They have not announced any shows yet, but I can tell you that I did read that Disney has now posted some job and hiring positions for the Walt Disney World parks for fireworks and pyrotechnicians, experts, and show designers. So, you would think that they are getting some, and what I can tell you is that there is a giant fireworks, lights, laser, water show being developed right now, right here at Epcot. It's called Harmonious. And you might be able to see if I zoom in here, some of the show elements that are already coming into place. Doug says, do I remember Wars over at the Wonders of Life Pavilion? As far as I know, most of that ride is still there intact, I believe, just sitting there. Yeah, everybody said the Boo Bash. Curtis said the Boo Bash. Everybody nailed it except for me. Jennifer says, what is the weather like this evening? It just got nice and overcast and cloudy. It's 84 degrees and breeze earlier today, so when I left the house, I said, oh my gosh, Kristen, it's so hot. It's gonna be so hot out there. And Kristen says, Adam should apply for firework designer. Yeah, if I didn't think that I'd blow my thumbs off, it'd totally be all about that. Don't know if I have any experience with pyrotechnics, but I certainly would have a lot of fun with it. So all these new barges here, they're not really barges, I guess they're permanent installations now, are part of Harmonious, as is the center ring here. And you can see that some of these have little arms that jet up into the air. Those arms actually move. And I know a lot of you are thinking, wow, those are really big and it's really kind of an eyesore on the Epcot Lagoon. I agree. However, they've said that when they're finished putting all this together, that they will turn these into giant fountains during the day. So they're going to look like giant, massive fountains. You're not going to be able to see all that iron infrastructure underneath it. All you're going to see is a beautiful fountain. So I'm quite excited for that to see. Jolene, the Tapestry of Nations. Some of the best music and nightlife I ever remember seeing at a Walt Disney World park. Aside from the Main Street Electrical Parade, Tapestry of Nations was a parade that took place around the entire World Show. Dancers and people on stilts. It was part of their year 2000 celebration. It was fantastic. Andrew says it's in the 69s in Fairbanks. It's heating up. I saw some pictures on my Facebook feed from some friends who got married in Anchorage yesterday, and it looked pretty nice. It looked beautiful. It warms up in Alaska real fast. Barbara says, "Oh nuts! Am I the only one whose feed keeps going in and out? I hope not." Katie says, "Hi from New Jersey. Happy Mother's Day, everyone." Gab's boss, you're going to be here in October. That's fantastic. Let's see. Holly says, "I think you guys got us hooked on the donuts at Everglazed." We only went there one time. I don't know how we got you hooked with that one time, but I do agree they were really good. That was fantastic. Yeah, disappointing that Boo Bash is only 3 hours, but yeah, Kristen and I will definitely go. Melissa says, hello from Massachusetts. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I missed your chats, guys. I'm going back here and trying to read them all out loud. So I've kind of zoomed in here. I need to zoom out. So you guys see these tents here, these white tents on either side. So I have been told that these tents are here for fireworks and show testing for Harmonious. So in other words, they must be doing nighttime or early morning testing here, using these tents as a shelter for the new Harmonious, which is awesome. That's exciting. That means that they're making progress on getting this show actually up and running. October 1st, maybe? Fingers crossed? Maybe. Hard to say. It would be awesome. So I have to say, this spot right here for me holds very, very special meaning. And I'm standing right in between the two, they call them the two towers gift shops, right centrally located here at the kind of the trunk of Showcase Lagoon where it leads into Future World. Now, the reason why I love this spot so much is because I remember standing and sitting here at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning as a college program, Walt Disney World college program intern. And as part of the internship, we were allowed to come in and watch the test show for New Year's Eve one year. Disney doesn't mess around. For every single holiday, they test their fireworks shows in full at like 3 o'clock in the morning with nobody around. Lights, fireworks, the whole deal. So as interns, we were allowed, a small group of us, at like 3 o'clock in the morning, we stood right here in a dark park. We stood here for like 15 or 20 minutes in the middle of the night and we thought somebody pulled the wool over our eyes. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the torches all lit up, the area music came on, and we watched an entire Illuminations Reflections of Earth, plus an entire additional bonus New Year's Eve fireworks show, and we were the only 10 people in the park. Unbelievable. One of my most precious Disney memories. Sue says it's 50 degrees in Southwest Michigan. Oh boy. Scott says hello from Brooklyn, New York. Scott's going to be visiting in July for the first time since running the Dopey Challenge in January. Congratulations, sir. You have found the right place because Kristen and I are huge Run Disney fans. We actually have a channel over on YouTube called Wish Upon a Run. Check us out. We do all kinds of Run Disney stuff. We are huge champions of Run Disney. We love it so much. Yeah, Don, Massachusetts is in the 60s. Yeah, lots of people have been seeing the fireworks tests. You need that orange bird cup. You can buy it here in just a second. I'll get a shot of it for you. That orange bird mango smoothie is pretty good. Chris and I tried it. We didn't buy the orange bird mug because you can get it like so much cheaper if you buy it without. Yeah, Gab Gab's boss, such an awesome memory. Yeah, it was really cool. Definitely felt really special. Guys, I would just like to thank everyone once again for being with us tonight here on the wonderful world of Disney World on Streaming the Magic. Please, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you guys don't miss any of our streams. We cover everything Disney related, and if they decide to bring back fireworks tomorrow, make sure you have those notifications on because Kristen and I will be there live. I guarantee you. We live close enough to the parks that if they have fireworks, we hear them and we run outside and we look up. There's that orange bird cup, everybody. Yeah, it's looking good. So I've got my eyes open for a treat of the week. My treat of the week should be Elizabeth. So if Elizabeth says, where is everyone? Well, usually I'm here with Kristen, and she's actually at home moderating tonight. So it is just me and a couple thousand of my closest friends here at Epcot tonight. We're coming up here on the Canada Pavilion, which had one of my most favorite nostalgic memories of a Circle Vision film here at Disney, which is their Oh Canada. It's gone through a number of different kind of renditions, but they always kind of keep the song at the end the same. I know that it had Martin Short in it for a little while. I know Martin's not in it anymore. The original one, when the Mounties came out and they circled you around the whole theater, I know that my little sister loves that one too. Andrus is getting hungry. Got time to grab a snack. Oh, trust me, we're gonna grab a snack. We're probably gonna head over to Italy. I think our snack's coming from Italy today. We found something that looks fun. Would love to see Germany. Well, Greg, we're heading that way. Where do you get the mangoes? Sue, that was back there with that that booth that I showed. Had the orange bird, plastic reusable mugs. That's where that smoothie is. It is really good. And the pro tip there is that you can buy it for much cheaper without the orange bird mug. But if you want the orange bird mug, obviously you want it. Extra. Which show used to be sponsored by Monsanto? That's a who knows? America, the only country that sells the topiaries? That's another good question. What I will tell you is I'm standing out here in front of Canada, where one of my favorite bands, Off Kilter, used to perform. Do you guys remember Off Kilter? I remember at any moment you could be anywhere around the World Showcase and you could hear their bagpipe rock band coming from right here, and I do miss that. Oh, pretzel does sound good, guys. So yeah, gelato, but maybe a creative, interesting spin on gelato. We'll see. We'll see if it's available still. Okay, if my mom is watching, I'm coming over here just for her, just for this Kermit the Frog here, topiary. Kermit the Frog. So this is for her on Mother's Day. Kermit riding his bike. One of my mom's favorite songs is the when Kermit sings his somewhere. Is it what is the song Kermit sings? His the Rainbow Connection. That's it. It's one of my mom's favorite songs, and not the Rainbow Connection, but the Rainbow Connection as sung by Kermit the Frog, just like in the movie. And I would be remiss if I did not come over here and show Miss Piggy as well. I love the Muppets, and these are some of the best topiaries that they have here. They're great. Yeah, Downtown Daryl says he can't see anybody else's chat. So we're actually multi-streaming tonight, guys. We are streaming live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube. So if you're not seeing some of the chat, it's because it's coming from the other platform. So you might want to bring up both windows. Why not? Head on over to Streaming the Magic on Facebook and bring up that one. And head on over to Streaming the Magic on YouTube as well. We want to make sure everybody is in on the chat. Oh, there was a big petition to keep these guys, huh? Yeah, they really are the best. I don't remember them. I don't remember seeing them from the past, but I know that you're right. They must have been here. So, my favorite sit-down restaurant here at Epcot, which is the Rose and Crown. I would always get the cottage pie. Have not been in a while, but as a kid in the 80s at the Rose and Crown dining room, sitting somewhere outside by the water, getting a cottage pie, best thing ever. Chris and I were so disappointed when we found out that Mary Poppins attraction. They were going to have some kind of Mary Poppins attraction that was going to be back here. Yeah, the British invasion, Andrew. I don't know if they were called the British Invasion or the British Revolution, but that band was that was a lot of fun too. Fish and chips. Guys, I gotta keep moving. I've been dawdling because I have so much to share with you guys, and we're only in the UK. Oh, Greg, so Monsanto was in Disneyland, so that's probably why it didn't ring a bell for me. Yeah, Downtown Darryl, the band that wore the kilts was the Off Kilter, was the Canadian band, Off Kilter. And Off Kilter was there for a really long time. But they are not there anymore. Bill, hello from Ohio. Thanks for joining us tonight, Bill. On a beautiful night here at Epcot. T-Caddy. All right, so earlier on in the evening, I did promise a few excerpts from the very last Illuminations Reflections of Earth fireworks. I think it's very apropos from this very spot here, which was a really good spot to watch the fireworks from. I'm going to play the first clip. So stay with me on here, and I'm going to need some help. So I'm going to play this first clip. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio with it, okay? But this is part of the very last Illuminations Reflections of Earth show. I shot it from over there at Germany on September the 30th or September the 31st of 2 years ago, which was the very last showing. Let me see if I can play that for you now.
Way better than average.
All right, could everybody hear that? Was it coming through good? That was somewhere in the middle towards the end of the show, I believe. The last, very last Illuminations Reflections of Earth. So you guys could hear it. That's good. Dan V says you could hear it. Definitely missed that show. I'm really hoping that Harmonious is going to be a very good contender for that.
Like sometimes fireworks, other times it's like a little show.
Sounds great. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to hear the audio from it. I was a little scared there for a second, everybody, because the little X button to close that video file, I'm trying to do everything from an iPhone here, is very close to the end stream button, and it told me I was ending the stream. So I think I quickly hit it again, and I don't think I lost everyone. So need to be very cognizant of that next time. All right, and we are heading over the bridge into Paris. Oh, Monica, sounded great. Good. Because I do have one more clip that is the final fireworks from Illuminations Reflections of Earth. Uh-oh, guys. I can see the Skyliner. Oh, it just started back up again. I was going to say I could see the Skyliner over there, and it wasn't moving. but it started moving again, so that's good. Andrew says he'd be sitting in Mexico right now, eating churros, watching it. Sounds like a great place to be. This is cool. I never noticed this before. You notice something new every day. Hey Daisy Duke, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Lori says that the chocolate croissants that she's had here, or in Disney Paris, are better than the ones in actual Paris. That's funny. I love the area music here in France. Yeah, when Neil Patrick Harris is here, the line for the processional is real long. That's why Kristen and I have never come to see Doogie Howser, Neil Patrick Harris read the Candlelight Processional, because it's just like mega line to get in to see him, because everybody loves him so much. Oh, they're not Disney Paris. Okay, I got you, Lori. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they do a good job here. If you've been back, I'm not going to go back to the they have like that patisserie back here. That's amazing. I'm not going to go back there just because we tend to lose signal back there, and I don't want to lose you guys. But if you are looking for a amazing treat, that's always where Kristen and I head to. Haha, and get a Remy plush. How did you know? Kristen's favorite is Remy. And we are super stoked for October 1st, which is the 50th celebration, when the Ratatouille ride will be opening here at Epcot. I have reservations for that day to be here in the park. Kristen has reservations for the Magic Kingdom. Kristen and I are going to be live from both parks all day long. We're working on trying to do some live interaction between her and myself, her over at Magic Kingdom, me here at Epcot, so it should be fun. So October 1st, guys, mark that day on your calendar. It is Disney World's 50th birthday anniversary. It is going to be huge. Don't miss it. We've got our reservations already. Kristen says she's watching Ratatouille right now. Okay, so I heard a rumor that they did some changes back here. I'm not going to go too far back here because I don't want to lose cellular. You know what I do want to do is thank Chloe. Chloe, thank you so much for giving us some stars tonight. You are in fact a rock star here on Streaming the Magic, so thank you so much. You have no idea how much we appreciate your support. And you guys make it possible that we can keep streaming. You really actually do make it possible to keep the stream going, so we appreciate that. Looks like we've got a relaxation zone back here. Hello. So, relaxation zone. What this means is I can take my mask off here for a little bit. Whew. Okay, so as long as I'm socially distant, I can take my mask off. I'll tell you something funny about my mask. So in the car ride on the way over here, I realized that we had taken all our masks inside the house to wash them. So we normally have a really good selection of Walt Disney World face coverings, but they were all in the house. And this past week, the world's largest White Castle, you guys know what White Castle is, the hamburger restaurant? opened in Orlando, and I was there, and they were handing out, this is no way an advertisement for White Castle. They were handing out White Castle face masks. So the only one that I had in my car was White Castle. So I flipped it inside out and put it on that way. So I'm not representing White Castle here today, but the mask was still pretty nice. Yeah. So they made some recent changes here in Morocco to the architecture here. They added this door that you see in front of me here. So some interesting changes here. If you know what that's all about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the door is new. Great fireworks viewing. Spice Road table is fantastic. It looks like the Marrakesh restaurant is still closed, unfortunately, so that's really sad. That was a great place. You guys still seeing me? I hope my stream's still coming across good here. Sometimes you go back into these pavilions and you start to drop the stream a little bit, so we hope that's not the case. Funny. Nope, you know what? It was brand new. It was their opening day. And so they were handing them out to members of press and media. So they were brand new and wrapped in plastic. So no, thank goodness. They don't smell like cheese and onions and grease. Thank goodness. Scott says the door is a lot less scandalous. Yeah, you're right. I'm not even gonna read these comments. I asked for it. It was my fault. But that happens to be one of my favorite pavilions in Morocco. I think it's definitely one of the most beautiful pavilions here. Guys, you know what I miss? I miss the drummers over here in Japan. They had been here for absolutely forever, and I think that that entertainment has gone away, unfortunately. So I hope everybody is enjoying our retro, pleasant evening here at Epcot Center. I will always call it Epcot Center. Oh, somebody earlier was looking for topiaries. Here you go, guys. They have topiaries that are ready to go here. It looks like they have a Mickey one that you can grow on, $24. How much are these guys? Okay, so $50 for the heart / Mickey ears. Oh, look, an elephant. Yeah, that's really cool too. That's also $50. So yeah, whoever's looking for the topiaries, here they are. Yeah, the Morocco table service is good. Also, the Tangerine Cafe, which is still closed, is also a great restaurant.
Cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
So I did mention this early on in the stream tonight, guys, but Disney will no longer be requiring temperature checks upon arrival to their parks starting next Sunday, I believe. So they're removing some of their restrictions for entering the park. You will still need to wear a face covering at all times. That has not changed. Ah, the shawarma platter. Yeah. She has a problem keeping plants alive. I'm not sure why. But yeah, we don't need any more dead plants in the house. That's for sure. I don't think it's you. I think it's maybe it's the house. I don't know. Maybe the moisture content in the house is not high enough. Okay, I'm starting to get a little parched here. Getting ready for my treat of the week. I know Andrew's ready for it. Frushi is a very, very good snack. You are right. All right, so guys, here we can get close enough to one of these signs. This is for Harmonious. So what they say is Harmonious will be a stunning celebration of the global connection we all share, brought to life each night here in the World Showcase Lagoon. So by day, a dazzling fountain will sparkle. Music and images. Do you notice they don't say fireworks? Realize that. So there's pictures of fireworks, but it doesn't say fireworks. That's the first time I actually realized that. So the show may go on without fireworks is kind of what I'm thinking.
Bro, it didn't even hurt when he slapped me in the face.
Nathan, yeah, I was just saying there's no timeline on fireworks. This show, Harmonious, I believe the original plan was to have that ready to go by the 50th anniversary on October 1st. That show still may be ready, but it doesn't have any mention of fireworks. So it may not have fireworks, guys. So, I know a lot of people that come to Disney are coffee lovers. I myself am a coffee lover. Can I make a recommendation for everyone? Starbucks is good. I love Starbucks like everyone else. And they do have Starbucks here in every park. Starbucks, the lines are going to be really long. You're going to get the same great coffee that you would anywhere else. Do this favor for me. Try Joffrey's. Joffrey's coffee here is amazing. They have fantastic coffees, desserts, and other offerings, and they have a lot more options throughout the park. The line is usually a lot less, and they have donuts. There's one coming up here on the right after America, and I definitely recommend that if you're a coffee or tea lover, totally stop and get one. Let's see, what's happening here over at the American Gardens Theater? So tonight we have, so it looks like during the day they're having the Mariachi Cobra, which is from the Mexico Pavilion. They play on the stage here. And then it looks like they also have the Voices of Liberty from the America Pavilion. And then the Hooligans perform twice a night. Okay. Coffee infused Pilsner, Scott. I don't remember that. But that sounds delicious. Joyce, you said you've got the home subscription for Joffrey's. Wow. Yeah, Lori said she liked Joffrey's too. Yeah, Kristen and I are really big fans of Joffrey's. They usually have some signature drinks going on. And we've really enjoyed all the different coffees and iced like tea infusion drinks that they have. They've all been really, really good. So their seasonal drink right now is the Game Changer. If you can see that, the Game Changer is a cold brew coffee with a shot of espresso, Irish cream, syrup, and light cream. Sounds good. And you can make it spirited. You can add Irish cream or coffee liqueur. And then it becomes a $12 drink. So not only can you get a coffee, but you can get a coffee a little bit stronger. You can also get a delicious donut and all your other kind of coffee beverages. Gosh, it even looks like they have some iced frozen drinks back there. Love this place. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so Andrew says they've got pyrotechnics, which are fireworks, listed there in the description. The description they've got here in the park does not mention fireworks. So, very interesting. So, guys, I'm gonna check this gelateria. This may be where we want to get our treat of the week from. So, guys, what I'm looking for is they have a gelati ice cream sandwich. And I'm not seeing it here. So it may be on the other side. I would like to try their gelati here, but I'm gonna see if I can't find that ice cream sandwich. Oh, the Coffee Pilsner Orange Blossom Brewing. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that sounds good. Coffee and beer, good combo. So the park is starting to come alive at night here. You can see Spaceship Earth just starting to light up. I've got another great memory that I'm going to share from this location since I'm here. It's so much fun for me to walk around here because I feel like I have so many different memories from different areas in the park. So I'm gonna hop up over here and I'll tell you one of my favorite memories of this little spot here in Italy. So a few years ago, I worked for a television production company here in Orlando. One of the stories we were working on was about the man who created Epcot, one of the Imagineers. His name was Marty Sklar. Marty Sklar was one of Walt Disney's hand-picked Imagineers. He actually created Epcot. He was head of Walt Disney World Imagineering for quite some time. I was lucky enough, with a small team of just 2 people, to come here early in the morning at Epcot to do a one-on-one interview with Marty Sklar. And we did that interview from right here in Italy. So we set up our camera gear right here, our lighting gear right here, and we had Marty Sklar sitting right in front of me. And it was about 6 o'clock, maybe earlier in the morning. It was dark. It was still that time of year when it was dark out. And I remember it was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me at Disney World. One of their Disney production engineers came up to me and he said, I see you've got Spaceship Earth in the background and the lights aren't turned on. Do you want Spaceship Earth to be on? And I said, wait a second. I said, are you asking me if you would like me to have you turn Spaceship Earth on? He said, yeah, do you want me to turn Spaceship Earth on? And I said, yes, please. And so he got on his little walkie-talkie and he said, hey guys, blah, 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 whoever he was talking to, like Park 3, lighting crew, but whatever. Can you please turn on Spaceship Earth? And so like moments later, boom, up comes the lighting on Spaceship Earth. One of the coolest things ever. So that's my claim to fame. I had all the lights turned on Spaceship Earth once. My little claim to fame. Andrew, the Tipsy Ducks in Love. We've definitely had that a few times. That's over at China for sure. Who am I missing here on the stream? I've tried to say hello to everyone there. Jennifer says coffee lover here. That's fantastic. Who else have I missed? I want to make sure I call out everybody on the chat tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us. You can almost see Spaceship Earth here. It's a little far away. It's almost time for me to switch lenses into my nighttime lens. It's starting to get a little dark. Yes, Scott says I want to know what that light switch looks like. I have a feeling it's a couple of switches. It's probably not a switch at all. Disney's very, very computerized. I would imagine that it is a computer click, probably mouse clicks on a computer. It may even be app driven now. Bill's asking, what is the capacity? They are not actually, Disney does not actually disclose capacity numbers. Disney has never really disclosed numbers for their parks ever. So you can really only guess what capacity numbers might be. I know that they are allowed to be back at full capacity here. I know Disney has said they are not. I believe they were at 50% capacity or maybe a little bit higher than that. But yeah, I can't tell you the exact numbers, unfortunately. Abby, it is such a beautiful night. I'm going to switch to my nighttime lens here so that everybody can see just a little bit better. It's not going to be widescreen anymore, but a little bit more light as we start to lose daylight. Bill, you're so welcome. I hope that helped a little bit. I know Disney has decided to limit their capacity on their own. I know that the government here in Florida and the governor has allowed them to go back to full capacity. Disney has chosen not to on their own accord. So they want to be safe. I agree with them. I think that's really cool. Okay, tree of the week, guys. Tree of the week. Kristen told me it was here, so I need to see at the Primavera Kitchen if this is where my tree of the week is, because if it's not, I'm gonna go get caramel corn. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there either. Yeah, Andy, that is a beautiful sunset, isn't it? I don't know, guys. Do you think that I should get the traditional Sicilian cannoli, or should I go back to the gelateria to get some gelato? Should I try the gelato? I think that sounds better. The gelateria place over here just opened up recently, so that's probably a better bet. Brian, so they have been bringing back character meet and greets on a very limited basis. They are very, very socially distanced, and I don't believe they put out times or exact locations. I know that Epcot here has stopped doing their character cavalcades with Mickey, and Mickey does appear now for photos and distanced meet and greet at the front of the park. Yep, Donna's calling out gelato. All right, we'll do it. Gonna head on in the line here. This is the Ontario. All right, what flavor, everybody? Should I go just for chocolate? Word is 35%. Yeah, I thought it was a little higher than that, but you might be right. So our treat of the week comes from the gelateria here in Italy, and I think I am just going to do... Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you? What can I get for you?
Good, I think I'm just going to get let's see here, could I get a cup of chocolate, please?
A cup of chocolate, of course.
Yes, thank
Anything
you.
else?
That'll be it.
$8.47.
All right.
I'll take your card right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stop it. I heard what is that?
So the different flavors they have here, if you guys can see them, if we can focus. Chocolate, vanilla, pistachio, cookies and cream. American cherry, I cannot pronounce that one. Help me out. They also have sorbet, it looks like. And a gelato float. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You can be right here.
Oh, you'll bring it right here. Thank you. So yeah, guys, it looks like they have floats and other gelati creations as well. You guys haven't been open for very long, have you?
We opened on Thursday.
Opened on Thursday. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Good timing. Lemon or strawberry. Okay, I went for chocolate. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
There it is. There's the chocolate. I'll grab a napkin for sure. Looks delicious. All right, so now we need to find a spoon. There we go. Oh, that's a fork. What's that going to do for me? Spoon. There we go. All right. I'm going to set you guys down for a second here. So I've got my chocolate. Like Kristen always says, I'm kind of a chocolate and vanilla kind of guy. But the lemon does sound good. You were saying lemon and cherry. Okay. The maraschino cherry. Okay. Yeah, cookies and cream looked good. So when you're in Florence, Mary says we go for lemon or strawberry. Okay. Yeah, this is nice on a hot evening. I definitely agree. Okay, let's try it out, guys. Looks like the music is just starting to kick off here. It looks pretty good. So I believe the last time I've actually had gelato is actually in Rome. It's very good. So what you'll notice about gelato is it's a lot more rich than regular ice cream, I think. So now, I thought this location had been open for a little bit longer, but they said they just opened like less than a week ago. So I'm pretty glad we made this our treat of the week, as it's starting to leak all over me. But it is delicious. I might need another napkin, guys. Oh my goodness, we have stars from Peter. Peter, thank you so much for your support. Your stars mean so much to us. So thank you, sir, and we appreciate you being here with us on our streams. We feel like we get to know you guys. Via Nipoli. Yeah, says Andrew. Would you help me if I see pizza over there? Kristen and I need to go get the pizza. Next time we're here, we'll go get pizza for sure. Yeah, you guys need to try this. I actually wish I had gotten the lemon, because I would imagine that the lemon is not quite as rich as the chocolate. The chocolate is very, very rich, but very delicious. What I like is that you can get it in a small cup. I don't usually like a lot of ice cream, so it's nice to just be able to get a small cup. Yeah, Spaceship Earth, my absolute favorite icon, Andrew. Well, there goes our copyright protection. We got Teenage Wasteland in the background. And with that, guys, cleaned it out. Did not take long. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, I gotta grab a napkin. Don't go anywhere. Where is there a napkin? Gotta try and find one. Yeah, Donna says ice creams are go-to, especially here in Florida. I don't blame you. Kristen said she'd love the cannoli. Kristen, do you want me to bring you a cannoli? Do you need a cannoli? You let me know. You've got a minute. Kendra says pour some caramel popcorn on top. Are you guys trying to fat me up? What's going on? It is really good though. Jennifer, I agree with you. You said your favorite ice cream is mint and chocolate chip. I could not agree more. Kristen just texted me and said no cannoli. She's too embarrassed to put it on the stream, so I put it on for her. You know what I like coming back here in Italy is that there's nobody here. It's very quiet. I remember coming here to the Italian restaurant over here with my family and having the spaghetti and meatballs as a young little kid. And just looking at the Tutu Italia. I loved coming to look at the fountains. Sue says Disney is for eating. Sue is very correct. It's for eating and also for eye candy, for looking at wonderful architecture. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so I gotta keep on track here, guys. Our time is coming to a close together here, so I need to make sure we make it around to the front entrance of the park. I tell you what, guys, I love being here on the stream with you so much that I lose all track of time. I forget about what's going on. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love hearing from everybody in the chat. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, The Who. Yeah, I think it's a Who cover band, because it's definitely not The Who. All right, so we're coming up here on the Germany Pavilion. I'm still hoping that at some point Germany is going to add a ride, the Rhine River ride. That was always originally supposed to be a ride here, but they never did add it. I want to see a ride at Germany. Come in, thanks for joining the stream. Wonderful evening. Spaceship Earth there for you. Saw the Who back in the 80s. That's awesome. Greg, you got both shots of the vaccine. That's awesome. Woo.
Let me see if I can turn this one on. Oh, I think I just did.
Andrew said I could afford it. I must have lost 20 pounds on that Disney Hollywood Studio stream. Hey, Mary, I'd like to thank you for you streaming the Magic here. Grab a tonight. I'm gauging that by the line over here at the pretzel cart. Pretzel is longer than 10 people. It's a pretty good indicator that the park's pretty busy. If you the cart, it's a good night in the parks. That is the gauge park capacity, is the beer cart at Germany. Oh, Bill, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Glad to be here with everyone. All right, well, I apologize if the stream is a bit buffering right now. We're heading back up towards the front of the park. This side of the park tends to be just a little bit more congested. So Kristen, let me know when the stream is back to good, because I do have a promise I need to keep for everyone, which is I do have video to playback of the very last firework being launched off for the very last Illuminations Reflections of Earth. Oh, Jennifer, it's good for you. That's good. We don't like to see that buffer. We use a lot more bandwidth here on Streaming the Magic. We're streaming to YouTube and Facebook, so we're pushing out to multiple platforms. Need a lot more data for that. There's your technical jargon for the night. There's that wonderful area music again. Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic evening. Are there any moms out there tonight? I would like to say Happy Mother's Day, everyone, to all the moms out there. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Mother's Day. I want to thank all the moms out there on the stream, all the Disney moms, for taking everybody to Walt Disney World and making sure everyone's happy. Making sure everybody gets their character breakfast, making sure everybody gets to wait in line for Frozen. So thank you, Mom, there. We really appreciate you and love you. Oh, rain and snow here in Ohio. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it is Central World. WT. Monica, day wishes. Thank you for being with us, Jack. Appreciate it. Well, hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream tonight. See you. Norway and the Maelstrom ride. We talked about that a little while ago. My favorite post-show movie is over there. Andrew says they have I'm vaccinated pins, Disney pins on Etsy. And you will wear yours proudly in July. That's awesome. I tell you what, the perils of being a live streamer at Disney, while walking in a congested area and in the dark while reading small texts on your screen instead of looking where you're going. Have to stay vigilant. Don't want to run into anyone.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
This Mexico Pavilion at night is always one of my favorites. Who loves the La Hacienda de San Angel? I do. It's also a wonderful spot to watch the fireworks from, guys. When the fireworks were still happening. Don't worry, they'll bring them back. Might take some time, bring them back. Hello. Just the last little bit of light here in the sky is slipping away. Guys, I get real sad here at Epcot around 9 p.m. these days, because there aren't any fireworks right now. Like I was just saying, that doesn't mean that that's not always going to be the case. But tonight, I have a very special surprise for everyone. I'm going to be playing our own fireworks. So I was lucky enough, like I've been saying all night, I was lucky enough to be here on the very last night that Reflections of Earth illuminations took place here around the lagoon. That was 2 years ago, September 29th or 30th, whatever the last day of September was. And it happened right here at the World Showcase Lagoon, and I was able to film it from over at Germany. So before we exit the park tonight, I'm going to play it for you guys. And it is the final 1,000 points of light is what they called it. It was 1,000 fireworks all going off almost simultaneously at the end of the show. So let's enjoy this together. 1,000 points of light. There you go, guys. What do you think? Even just watching it from here, it's funny because I'm holding the same phone that I was holding when I actually recorded it. So I was kind of having a flashback to that actual last fireworks show. There were a lot of tears that night. I think a lot of people remember that show as one of the best fireworks shows ever at Walt Disney World. Really hoping and have big hopes for Harmonious coming up here. But Harmonious is going to have huge shoes to fill in my mind. Jack says, awesome fireworks at Streaming the Magic. You're so welcome. Glad we could bring them to you tonight, guys. Now, we still have the culmination of our retro evening tonight, and that is the new lighting and entrance exit music at Spaceship Earth. So we're heading that way now to the front of the park. It still gives me goosebumps. Hey, and that time I didn't accidentally try to end the stream, so yay, bonus points for Adam. Yeah, the San Angel Inn is a fantastic restaurant, Andrew. You're totally right. It's a great spot. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. My name is Adam. You are watching The Wonderful World of Walt Disney World here on Streaming the Magic. You may be watching on Facebook. You may be watching on YouTube. We appreciate you guys watching on both platforms. If you are watching on YouTube, head on over to Streaming the Magic on Facebook and please like our page. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, vice versa, head on over to YouTube, Streaming the Magic. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notifications. Like I was saying before, Kristen and I do all kinds of breaking Walt Disney World stories. So if they're doing testing of fireworks, if they're doing a fireworks show that pops up, Disney likes to do that kind of thing. They like to surprise people. So if that happens, we will be on it. Make sure you get those notifications so you can see those live streams. Because I guarantee you when fireworks come back, I will be there. I will drop whatever I have to be there. Dan says, thank you for streaming. You're so welcome, Dan. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for being with us tonight and everybody on Facebook. Oh, I can hear those cars firing up over at Test Track again. Lori, what is your Run Disney page? Yeah, if you go over to YouTube, we are Wish Upon a Run over at YouTube, or you can just do wishuponarun.com. But yeah, Lori, if you're a Run Disney runner, we do all kinds of stuff over there for Run Disney. Run Disney's not doing a lot of live races right now, unfortunately. So we're doing all the virtuals. I'm also a big treadmill runner. So I do a lot of virtual treadmill runs. I have one for virtually every property here at Walt Disney World. So if you want to go for a virtual run through any of the resorts or any of the parks, we have those up over there. Lori, you're welcome.
I'm so sick of this mask, I want to die. Now they can throw me out. Throw me out. Okay, I'm going to get thrown out.
All right, so we are going to exit the park here via the side of Future World over here. I can't remember if this is east or west. I think it's east. Pretty sure it's east. Oh, Jill, you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Andrew, thank you so much. And we appreciate you being here with us, Andrew. So we were talking earlier about the Mouse Gear, where all the merchandise was. This used to be Mouse Gear over here. As you can see, it is all closed up for renovations, big renovations. Bill, your first time watching, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much we appreciate you watching us tonight here at Streaming the Magic, so thank you. And if you had a good time, we're here every Sunday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for the wonderful world of Disney World with Adam and Kristen. I'm sorry you didn't get to meet Kristen tonight. She's back at home moderating the chat. So she's with us here tonight in spirit, but she's normally with me here tonight. Yeah, new lighting. I get excited about the new lighting, guys. The new lighting effects that are happening over at Spaceship Earth in the entrance are phenomenal. And also the new score that they've put in over there is pretty epic as well. They're also working on, in the beginning of the stream, you can go back and you can watch it at any time. I zoomed in on what they're working on, which are little light nodes called points of light on Spaceship Earth. Ah, Teresa, you're new. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. We're glad you're here with us. Oh, yeah. Kristen misses the big fountain outside Mouse Gear. Yeah, so do I. The big dancing fountain. So, guys, do you like Guardians of the Galaxy? Do you like roller coasters? Do you like waiting? This spot right here, which used to be the Universe of Energy, you can see this is where the solar panels used to be up here, is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, the attraction that may never open. It's hard to say. They've been working on it for so long, guys. High expectations, really, for it being every bit as exciting as Rise of the Resistance, and probably even more so as it is supposed to be a roller coaster. So I've got grandiose hopes and wishes for this attraction here that was supposed to also open as part of the 50th celebration in October and has been delayed almost indefinitely. There's not really a solid date on that. Probably closer to 2023. Hopefully earlier than that, but it's hard to say. Andrew wants to know if we're going to check out the Lion King show. Yes, 100% we'll be over there. I'm not sure when. It's hard to get reservations right now. I do believe that I made Kingdom reservations for not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. So we'll see. We'll see if we can make that happen. Yes, Missy, I've got all kinds of word on Ratatouille. Ratatouille is slated to open October 1st, and I have reservations to be in the park that day. If you were planning on being here for the 50th celebration, which is October 1st, that day, I think that everything's booked. So keep hitting up that app to try and get a reservation, but we got ours months and months ago. In fact, we booked hotel reservations so that we could book park reservations, because Ratatouille will be opening then. Now, that being said, Ratatouille will be probably in soft openings before then, because as we know, Disney likes to do soft openings. So just kind of like the Velocicoaster roller coaster over at Universal is not technically opening until June 10th. If you want to go over there and ride it today, you can, because it's in soft technical openings. So so you may be able to actually ride Ratatouille before then. Barbara, you're right. That's just a beautiful sight, isn't it?
Sorry.
You're so welcome.
Keep backing up.
Yeah, if you're coming in December, you're going to be able to ride it for sure. Yeah, Sherry, I'm not sure. She wants to know, what is a soft opening? A soft opening is just an unannounced opening. Usually a few weeks or a month before the ride opens, they do a soft opening, which means the ride's just open. They don't tell anybody. You just kind of show up and the signs are down and the walls are down and you can walk in and ride it. They don't announce it. They don't tell anybody. If you monitor Streaming the Magic, I'm sure that will be something that is posted on our website and Facebook sites. And when soft openings happen, also another good reason to go over to YouTube and hit subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification, because if there is a soft opening, I will be getting my butt over here to ride it and stream it for you guys. So yeah, works. To say I'm excited about Ratatouille and to say that Kristen's excited about Ratatouille is an understatement. We love that ride. We love the movie. We love Remy. And we have ridden the ride over in Disneyland Paris. And it's phenomenal. It's not going to let you guys down. It's the same ride, but it's a good ride. Yeah, so you're saying you can't even notice the points of light. Yeah, Captain, I can't see them on this side. Let's look on the other side together. I did notice them on the other side. I don't see any on the back side yet. Barbara, that is so kind of you, Barbara. Thank you so much for the stars tonight. Barbara's another one of our Streaming the Magic rock stars, so thank you so much for your donation. You make this stream possible, so thank you so much, Barbara. And a big, huge thank you to everybody else who is watching and who is donating stars for us tonight. That is huge. That is what keeps our data streaming and what keeps us bringing this into your guys' homes and onto your mobile devices every week. So thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, John says the best time to come after holidays. Thank you, Barbara. I'm going to shut my mouth for a little bit and let you guys listen to the wonderful new soundtrack they have here. See guys, now you can see those little points of light there, those little strobe lights on all those nodes there. I can't wait to see what that ends up being. Jack, thank you so much. We love having you here. Everyone, on behalf of Kristen and myself and Streaming the Magic, thank you so much for joining us here tonight for the wonderful world of Disney World. Guys, we join you every Sunday night at 7 p.m. from a different Walt Disney World location. We love having you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful week ahead of them. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You really make the world turn. You make all of us happen. So thank you so much to the mothers out there. From Walt Disney World and from myself, have a wonderful and magical evening, everyone. Thank you for being here.